What is going on, everybody? Now, obviously, it's all over Twitter. It's all over sports media. LeBron James heading into free agency this year. It's going to be wild. You have people, players in the league, photoshopping their jerseys on LeBron James saying, come to me, come to me, come to me. Everybody wants this man. You know why? Because he's the greatest, and he brings you to the finals every year. But, you know, let's talk about the realistic teams that is possible. I mean, we're going to be talking about this for quite some time. Here's our first discussion about it. He comes out to the media right after the game, and he gets asked a question. And it goes along to something like this. I'm paraphrasing, but you knew this was coming, LeBron. What do you have in store for the future this offseason? Where do you think you're going to end up? And he said, at this point in time, I'm focused on my family. Obviously, basketball is still a key piece to everything, but I need to think about who was with me for the last 20 years, my family, my kids, my wife, what is going to be the best situation. And then D. Wade comes out and he gets interviewed and he said, listen, I don't think basketball is the prime thing for him anymore. It really comes down to his kids, his family, because basketball will come to him. People will come to him to play. He can make a squad get to the finals regardless. He showed that this year. And that is just different from what we've seen in the past. He's not worried about the big three, Dwayne Wade said. He's not worried about it. So, and this is his best friend. Dwayne Wade's his best friend. So I can agree with that. I do see that. He is focused on his family and his life after basketball and all that stuff along with it. So looking at some realistic ideas. I mean, obviously I'm a Philadelphia Sixers fan, but it does make a little bit of sense for him to come here because he did discuss him wanting to play off the ball, and with Ben Simmons being a primary ball handler who he works with the same agency as him, and Joel Embiid, they all love each other. It's a reasonable thing. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is a reasonable thing for him to think about coming to Philadelphia. On top of that, his youngest son, or his oldest son, actually went on a visit to Malvern Prep to play basketball, which is in Philadelphia in the Pennsylvania area. So that is a reason why I think it's a possibility, because if his son wants to play there, if that's a landing spot for him to play basketball in high school, why would he not consider playing? Then you think about, you know, people are talking about Boston, all this speculation. I don't know if they're going to have enough for him. On top of that, Kyrie played with him and wanted to leave because he didn't want to be with LeBron anymore, because he didn't want to be the second guy. He wanted to be the main guy. So would Boston really go after LeBron after going for Kyrie? I don't know. I don't know if they have enough. They talk about Houston. He wants to go to the team that's ready now. If he wants to win championships, that's where he would want to go because they have the best chance. I do agree with that. Houston has the best chance to win the championship if adding LeBron James, no doubt about it. They could have even beaten the Warriors this year if it wasn't for CP3 going down. But I saw all these discussions about their money issue, their cap issue. CP3 wants to get paid big time bucks. He said he has proven himself legitimate. He wants to get paid a serious amount of money. So are they going to be able to factor that in? I don't know. Does LeBron want to go out to the West Coast? He's an East Coast guy. Is that the best move for his family? I don't know. San Antonio. There's another discussion. Popovich came out. I want to shoot for him. I want to go for LeBron James. Him and Pop obviously have a relationship. San Antonio, a winning culture. Will he go there? Will he go play with LaMarcus Aldridge? Kawhi Leonard, you got to think about that. He was injured all year. He's a great player. But is that a landing spot for him to play off the ball? These are all speculations right now. It's obviously a hot topic. Nobody knows too much yet. Stephen A. came out with a list, and something like it's had Golden State Warriors, somebody LeBron would want to talk to this offseason. LeBron's not going to go to the Golden State Warriors. He knows what's best for the league. If he went to the Golden State Warriors, you really think the NBA would be something that people want to watch? I mean, he's a great thing for basketball, and there's no way in hell that LeBron James is going to actually join the Warriors. There's just no way in hell that would be a serious thing for him to do for his career. It's just not going to happen. So to me, I hate to be biased, but it's not biased. It's actually legitimate. It's a legitimate reason for him to want to come play in Philadelphia. It makes the most sense, especially for his family, because his son is highly interested in Malvern Prep. So for him to come here, play off the ball, which would be what he needs. I mean, he can't continue to put up 82-plus games regular season. All this playoff run, playing 48 minutes a game, being dominant, and having the ball in his hands. So for Ben Simmons to be the primary ball handler, LeBron to play on the wing, Joel Embiid down low, adding some key guys around him. We have the money to offer him, although we know money isn't an issue with him, but obviously having more money to spend is big. But it comes down to the factor of what just happened with our GM situation. Now we have someone unexperienced like Brett Brown going out there to try and recruit players. Now he's a relatable guy, he's a player's coach, he's young. It's not like he's a horrible person to go out there, but it's not a legitimate GM who has been around the league trying to grab people's attention in free agency. He hasn't done this before. So don't let me forget that there is also a chance for LeBron to go to the Lakers. They have a bunch of money. He's got a house out there. But is that somewhere where he wants to go? Does he want to go out west with a squad like LA who has Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, and that's it? So if he's going to go out west and play for the Lakers, and maybe Paul George does go along and he teams up with Paul George, which would be a difference, but does he want to go out there with that type of squad and think that he can go up against the Warriors and make it to another finals? I don't know if he's ready for that. On top of that, he would have to worry about someone like Lonzo Ball's dad. Does he want to really have to deal with somebody that crazy out there? Now, he's been a little bit quiet as of late and all that, but it's him. We never know what LeVar Ball is going to bring out. But I just can't imagine him going out west. He does have a house there. He does have real estate out there. But I can't imagine him going out west with that Lakers team and think that he has a chance to go to the finals. But then again, he just did with the Cavs. Obviously, we know the West is a little bit more powerhouse filled, but I'm just saying. There is another opportunity out there for the Lakers, especially with money. Magic Johnson. It's a situation that he's definitely going to be listening to. No doubt about it. We are going to be dissecting moves. People are going to be reporting all these things. By the way, I never even mentioned this, that this dude was playing with a broken hand ever since he punched a blackboard in Game 1 after the game, after how upset he was. So this dude was playing with a broken hand all of the NBA Finals, almost putting up a triple-double. He was like a rebound short of averaging a triple-double again. So it's crazy what this guy does. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Where do you think he's going? Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.